Each of you have accomplished something extraordinary. Your graduation is a milestone reached and a dream certainly achieved. It is a combination of numerous challenges and obstacles overcome. Today's milestone represents an unprecedented level of dedication you've exhibited, persistence, creativity, and resilience. And for that, we congratulate you, and more importantly, we celebrate you. And at this moment in history, the world has a hunger for a resource like you. One unafraid of new challenges, one with the tenacity to surmount the insurmountable, one with the foresight to anticipate the unforeseeable, one with the flexibility to adapt to the world not to it, one with the commitment to persist no matter the task, and one who has endeavored to show us that the only way to go is forward. So continue going forward after here, because you owe this country for the change it yearns. The education you have received here at Victoria University has equipped you very well for such a task. And to those that keep aspiring to walk in your inviolable shoes, we continue to challenge the learning outcomes at Victoria University. So, Honorable Minister, Mr. Chancellor, and the parents, and the public, we have introduced more new programs to enrich the education we provide at Victoria University. For the first time, I think, in this country, you're going to be able to offer a master's degree in blockchain and financial technologies. One, the first to be offered in any university in East Africa. We have also pushed ahead and introduced a master's degree. So our graduates, you hear, these are master's degrees, so you can always come back. A master's of science in health safety and environmental management. We have also introduced masters of laws in various specializations, 6 of them to be precise: natural resources law, construction and engineering law, criminology, penology, and criminal justice, media, mass communication and journalism law, sports and entertainment law, and then a general LLM. Such landmarks could have stayed a mere aspiration or aspirations, but thanks to the endeavors of our VU teaching staff and non-teaching staff, they deserve from you another huge round of applause. Now, I have important statistics to share with you all. As we speak, many of you have already changed the course of history. In today's graduating class, as you can see them, 12% of you are the first in your family to earn a university degree. So that is amazing. We extend our special congratulations to you all. Your average age is 27 years old. Amazing still. The youngest of you is 20 years old. And the oldest is 59 years. Yes. So, no matter your differences, here at Victoria University, you find an equalizer. We are the university of you. It doesn't matter where you come from, how you look, what you do, your age. This is home to every student. In the same audience, 60% of you, the graduates, are female. Something great again. The average time it took you to complete a degree was 3 years and 4 months. What took you so long? That's not so long. So kudos to all of you who committed to this process, and you have completed your degree, and we celebrate you. Among you still is a graduate, a graduand from Norway who traveled the farthest to join Victoria University. Mrs. Shamila Sevensby traveled about 11,000 kilometers if you choose to drive. But if you chose to fly, she traveled 6,800 miles to come to Victoria University to study with us and achieve a degree. Shamila, thank you for choosing Victoria University. And I say thank you to all of you. Yes, she deserves a huge round of applause. I think I've seen another person from Yemen. I've seen another person from the Comoros. I have seen another person from Kuwait. So we all thank you for choosing Victoria University. So the differences among you, yet defined by a singular education purpose, is a reminder we are inclusive and a university of international measure. So thank you for making us that. Those who choose to come overseas from all different countries, I think we have over 41 countries represented at Victoria University, which makes us a huge, diverse community. So, Honorable Minister, Mr. Chancellor, and our dear parents, the decision we took to adjust to the growing technology trends is already paying dividends for us. Our learning platform is not just the best orderly experience you can have. It has now become the benchmark of other universities to model their learning platforms. So in that regard, our students, those who are graduating and those who aspire, continuing and those who aspire to join us, are already miles ahead when it comes to having a seamless, interactive learning management system in this country. We took those bold steps because you trusted us, especially the parents and the leadership, to transform the children of this country to have an edge and awareness of contemporary needs. This has not come without limitations, though. We faced some opposition, criticism sometimes, at times even doubt, but we believed in the change we took, and it has yielded the graduates you see in front of you. There is evidence for it, and I can comfortably stress that we are already ahead of the global targets when it comes to integrating technology into learning. If you refer to the World Bank feasibility study that is released 2021, which talks about connecting all African higher education institutions to high-speed internet, that they may have at least a target of 2 Gbps per 1,000 students by 2025, at least 20 Gbps per 1,000 students by 2030. At Victoria University, we boost the highest internet connectivity already, and sometimes where we have extended free education data to our students. We will not wait for 2025 or 2030. My promise is we will be able to reach that mark earlier than any university in this country or across the region. So dear parents, on that, we are ahead of time when it comes to IT compliance and advancement. So the World Bank says that these targets allow students and teachers of higher education access global research and education resources at par with the rest of the world. When you enroll at our university and you wish to have electronic books or e-materials, this is something we extend to you for free. on all our learning platforms. And this has placed all our students at the top end of the world demands when it comes to accessing such materials. So dear parents, again, your children are without doubt not lacking opportunities. When they come to Victoria University, we make sure we prepare them to live in the world we live in today. Not the past, but the world, and then as we anticipate the future. This is part of the digital economy for Africa, according to the World Bank. And our programs, all of them, reflect that digital economy, requiring them to have digital literacies. Our investment in ICT has an eye on the Ministry of Education Digital Agenda Strategy 2021-2025, which requires integrating ICT into teaching, learning, assessment, and sports administration. We made a commitment to uplift our country's domestic priorities, and that's why we do what we do on a daily basis when we are educating your children. Our Education Honorable Minister is already embracing the 5 objective areas in that agenda, which is ICT coverage and connectivity, promote research and innovation, leveraging on emerging technologies, and we will continue embracing any agenda that government sees fit to make sure that we transform education in this country. If you still have doubt, a future-ready workforce, I can tell you, begins at Victoria University. As leaders in education of change makers, we have gone further. Our hands-on learning and practical learning have redefined the course of education we provide. With experiential learning and work-integrated learning in their midst, our students have a commanding position in society. Those adjustments have enabled us to take our class to the industry, and the industry has also come to our classes. In science and IT, we have engineered a few innovations and advanced solutions. In business, we have answered the call to create wealth, opportunities, and well-being. And in humanities and social sciences, our programs have enlarged the scope of human social development. In healthy sciences, we have evolved healthcare and awareness. In that, we believe we continue to address the human capital development gap. Dear Honorable Minister, Mr. Chancellor, and the parents, by addressing the human capital, we have answered the call as enshrined or embedded in the National Development Plan, NDP 2 and NDP 3. We are, without doubt, the stewards of the NDP motives to deliver the Vision 2040. We will continue to run this country's race and keep an eye on the